What's going on YouTube? It's Cole and I'm back again today with another juice review and a floating head. The guys over at Shijin Vapors hooking me up with a lot of cool stuff and a lot of free stuff, so I gotta give you guys a shout out. I really appreciate it, but that's not going to affect my review in any type of way. First of all, most importantly, they sent me all 4 of their flavors in a sampler package. This includes Dragon Cloud, Phoenix Tears, Tiger's Milk, and Tortoise Blood. Look at this freaking packaging, man. So freaking cool. It's a really hard cardboard package. Just pull off the top, and inside is some beautiful little pump bottles. On top of the juice, they sent me this dope ass tank top, this sick ass Shijin Vapors white t-shirt, helping you pull all of the honeys. And last but not least, my favorite. Ooh, watch your daughters. The Shijin Vapors limited edition snapback hat, custom made, straight from the Chinese manufacturer. Very nice, very nice. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for all this stuff. All of it's super dope and good quality. Down in my video description, I've left a link to their online storefront if you want to purchase any of this dope swag or any of these juices found in the video. When I initially popped the top off, I was blown away. I've never seen a company put this type of detail into their packaging, so for that, I gotta give credit where credit is due. That being said, the pumps actually do work. I didn't have a problem with it as much as I thought I was going to. I watched a couple of YouTube reviews out there that said it was a pain in the ass, but I didn't have a problem dripping it into my tank or my coils. Not a lot of people are experimenting with these type of things. I don't know if that's because they're not great or people just are used to the generic drippers, but I applaud you guys for stepping out of the box. If I had to pick between a dripper bottle and a pump, I'm gonna have to go with the dripper just because it's easy to put it where you want to go. No matter how much I wipe the can off from the previous use, when I pop that lid off, there's always juice that leaks out of it. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a huge downer. It's not like my whole bottle's leaking out. The first juice I'm gonna jump into is Dragon Cloud. It's got a neon piss colored food coloring in it and a dope ass little transparent dragon on it. This one is good. Pretty simple flavor. The cinnamon isn't too overbearing, but it's definitely there. If you're not a fan of cinnamon, I would probably stay away from this one. It's a really smooth cinnamon hit with a little bit of creaminess on that exhale. It works for me. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but I could definitely do this one. It's a little bit of that bakery flavor, which I've grown to enjoy. The longer I vape it, the more I actually enjoy it, and the more of the flavor profile actually comes out. Honestly, I'd fill my tank with it if need be. It won't be my first choice to go to, but if I needed an all-day vape and I didn't have much left, I'd probably pull this one off the shelf. It's good in my opinion, but not great. This one tastes like candy. Nostalgia. God, do I miss being 8 years old. So this one is interesting. It's quite a bit different than the other flavors, and I actually do like it quite a bit. I don't really get a whole lot of the blueberry, but more of that candy apple flavor. As a matter of fact, I know exactly what this tastes like. If you guys have ever had those fun dips when you were a kid, where you take that shitty little white dipping stick and you stick it in the blue powder and it turns green on your tongue, it tastes exactly like that. Fun dips were phenomenal back in the day, except whenever you got done, you look like you contracted some type of weird bacterial disease. Classic. Personally, this one is an all-day vape for me. I actually do get a little bit of strawberry, more than I initially thought I was gonna get. A little bit of strawberry, but mostly cookie. Mostly cookie, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. Alright, Phoenix Tears. This one's got like an orange food coloring tint to it. I 100% taste the sugar cookie. If that's what they were going for, they nailed it completely. It's a very subtle flavor. The cinnamon is there, but it's really subtle, and it kind of blends in with that creaminess of the sugar cookie. But I do not get a whole lot of strawberry, which I'm kind of upset about. Strawberry just seems to make everything better if it's done right. If they would have notched it up just a little bit, I think this one would have been an absolute winner. This one's a decent one. If you're buying the sample pack It's a flavor worth trying. I don't think I'd put it as an all-day vape, and I don't think I'd go back and buy it just because I like the cinnamon roll one a little bit better. It's decent.
Oh. Oh.
Well, it's the first time for everything on camera. This is why I do these initial tests.
Oh.
So, if you couldn't tell by my initial reactions, not a big fan of this flavor. Actually, this shit could be my kryptonite. I can't knock the flavor though. There's a lot of peach in there and there's a lot of tea flavor in there. So if that's your cup of tea, pun intended, then by all means give it a shot. I, however, believe tea was created by the devil, so I will not be endorsing this one. You just can't teach an old dog new tricks. And after 25 years, I just don't see a tea flavored vape juice changing my palate. Sorry guys. It tastes like it could be a good flavor. I just can't put my 2 cents in because I hate tea. Fruity mother pebbles. Ah, the best for last. This new flavor is a seasonal option from Shijin Vapors, and I really hope that they continue making it in the long run. I think it'll be a really successful juice for them. It didn't quite hit the flavor profile on the head. I didn't get all those cereals that they mentioned, but I do get the Fruity Pebbles inspiration, and it is delicious. Real strong lemony flavor, but it's not one of those ones that's gonna like clear you out. I do get a milky tone to it, but not as much as some of the other juices that I've tried out there. But it all flows together really well, and it is 100% an all-day vape for me. God, it's good. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the Shijin Vapor line. I think you'd be hard-pressed out there to find another company putting as much time and detail into manufacturing, marketing, and creating their designs as this company. It's a fairly new company, so I think over time the flavors are going to get increasingly better, but right now the base that they're building on is pretty decent. I actually do enjoy probably 3 out of the 4 juices they sent me, and the fall seasonal one is spot on. Really good cereal flavor. Some of them were a little bit more memorable than others, but I do see so much potential in this brand. I'm excited to see what they do in the future. After looking at the juices, I do think they're somewhere around that 70-30 range, and I think as time goes on, they're gonna move away from that food coloring gimmick. I did talk to their owner, and it is being talked about in their company right now. I think over time, we're definitely gonna see the food coloring get axed, which I couldn't be more happy about. I think once they do that, they'll get taken a lot more seriously in the vape community. I know there's not a whole lot of research that proves that food coloring is actually toxic to you whenever you're vaping it, but in my honest opinion, there's really no need to put that extra shit in your juices. If your juice is good, you don't need something like that to make it stand out. But there's definitely a lot to like here with this brand. I would suggest you guys giving it a try. I liked a few flavors more than others, but what can you say? That's all I've got for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button down there and don't forget to subscribe as well. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm up there at Midwest Drippers. Until next time, YouTube. Why can't we all just get a mod?